was muted. Hello. Oh no, I can hear myself. Help. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is for you. That is not the right one. It is I, Britt Blue, your streamer in training that still does not have an intro, and we're just gonna roll with it. Hope everybody's doing good today. Me, I am running on fumes, pure fumes. I had a bit of a long day today, and then at the end of the day, it just decided to get a little bit more exhausting. Top 10 intros. Hi, Cockbuck June. Welcome. I hope you had a good day today. Had a long day at work, and then my boss dumped something else on me, and they were like, "Hey, can you have this done by Friday, even though it's supposed to be the rest of the year you have to do it? Can you do it on Friday?" It's like, sure, I have no choice. So now I'm freaking out about that. I have to do that tomorrow. But that's okay, because I'm just going to de-stress today and do some coloring. So today we are going to pick up where we left off last, when did I start this? Last Monday or last Wednesday? I don't remember. But I drew this sketch of Axel Syrios of Holostar ZN. So we're going to go ahead and start coloring it. Oh, I didn't bring up my references. Goodbye, all these references. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything in those references. Now I need to bring Axel back up so I can slap this color on. And I do plan on lining this one. So I think we're gonna do that at the end. But I really want to see what it looks like colored, because I don't know, maybe I can clean up the lines and it'll be fine. Let me find this reference. But other than that, I had a pretty busy day today. I did some cleaning. I hope you saw my new intro. I commissioned that art from at indie_himura. Let me see, make sure I said that right. They're on Twitter, and I've been wanting art from them for a while, so when I saw they were doing commissions, I had to jump in, and I love that picture so much. He did such a good job. I think that's gonna start my addiction to commissioning art, because they did it so fast and it would look so good. And I'm just like, wow, it's that easy. Like, I don't have to do every single thing by myself. I can get other people to do things. So you might start seeing more people's art pop up everywhere on my streams just because I want it. Apparently I can't do two things at once. I'm trying to find this reference, I promise. Okay, I also got myself speech jammed because I'm listening to the stream in my ear for an audio check. Okay, I think I just need this picture. Yeah. And now that I'm done, I'm gonna do one more audio check because I'm gonna play a playlist of Axel's covers because I felt like that would be fitting. And there's some covers in here I haven't heard. Not that many, but I'm gonna play them. Where is my YouTube? gave you an idea. What's your idea? Oh, I didn't put that in the Discord. Okay, BGM off. Desktop audio. It's loud to me, so I know it was loud. Yeah, that was way too loud. Sorry. It's gonna be loud too. Here we go. Let's try that. Alright, is that too loud? No, I think that's good. Is it too loud to you? As long as you can hear it, but you can also hear me talking over it. Where is chat? Pretty low? Okay, well, I'll turn it back up what it was. I just don't want it to be conflicting with my voice. Okay, what about that? By the way, also, I turned the gain down. Okay, good. I turned it up or down. See, I don't even remember what I did. I just messed with some settings with my mic filters on OBS. Does this sound better? Because I have been hating for the last couple streams how I've been sounding. Because I know I messed with mic settings up before. I think the gain helped a little bit. Which could be a bit more my voice or the music. I felt like in the past I've been sounding a little bit crunchy. But it was picking up too many background noises. Alright, what were the notes that I left for myself? Oh, I was supposed to change some things. Don't know. Well, maybe it didn't change much. As long as it's not killing your ears. Because it was killing my ears, but just hearing my own voice is always killing my ears. Because I'm not super... I'm getting more used to hearing my own voice now because I started streaming. But you know that thing where like you don't like to hear the sound of your own voice? That's kind of like how I feel every time I stream. But I have to get over it. Especially if I want to try to sing. Oh, this is Yata. Where is... folder. Okay, I'm gonna put everything in a folder, including the notes. Yeah, not everybody has that feeling of like not liking your own voice, but it's kind of common, especially if you're like just self-conscious in general, and I think that's where mine is coming from. But I'm getting over it slowly. Now I wrote necklace and logo. What was I talking about? Oh, that I needed to figure out, what is this, a skull? I was supposed to watch a stream and figure out what the necklace actually is. I could do that later. I'd rather do the coloring now. And the logo, I'm just gonna paint that on. Yeah, so okay. So I'm taking the notes away. Name that color. I think I'll start with the hair. And I think I will start with using the G pen. I like to use the G pen, the color, better than using the mixing brush. Cause like I encounter problems with the mixing brush. I don't know how to explain what the problem is. Like when it happens, I'll show you. I feel like the G pen leaves less gaps because it's just filling it completely. Can I show my model full body? Let me see, will it let me on? I think in VideoTube I have, yeah, I just have it cropped. But I can bring in the full body. Let me go grab it real quick. It's probably gonna be huge. Oh, it's huge. Help. Yep, this is me. Hello, I am me. Do you need me to keep it here, or you just wanted to see it? Because I could probably... I'm covering chat, but it's okay. I could do this instead. There we go. Because you can also see my tail. Because I kind of forgot to put the tail like higher, like behind my back. Because you can't really see it off screen. And you just wanted to see it. Yeah. I also have a ref sheet. Because, you know, you're certainly not drawing me. You wouldn't need it, but I can send it to you. What cover is this? Why have I not... Oh, this is Rad Dolls. Why have I not listened to this? Let me bring me back so I can move. Oh, it's unlocked. Here we go. Okay, let me get back to this color. Sorry if you hear tapping. I forgot my phone is right in front of the mic. Let me move that.
Moonlight shadow 一人ぼっち喉が渇いてただけなのよかじりついた果実は甘い甘いもので侵されて Black cherry 濡れて落ちて私の中へ種を残し蘇れ愛してくれなくていいよ愛してないからこれ以上惨めにさせないで二人のこのヒストリーちょっとした寄り道なの心はまだミステリー泣かれた夜の数だけ流した涙
I think I'm gonna add the red highlights at the end so I can just airbrush it on top of everything. me? No, I just wasn't talking. I'm sorry. I went like really. I got really concentrated. I'm sorry. I'm still here. Yeah, because I was trying to think, do I want to do the rendering now or not? Or if I want to light it first. I think I am gonna do the rendering and then line it, because then that'll be over with. But I do need... Oh, I did have it. Okay. Is that... This is gonna be black, so I need to color this black. Oh, so you know that game I was playing on Monday, was it? Yeah, Monday. I was playing AI Limit. So, not too long after you left, I gave up because I didn't understand what I was supposed to do with that giant robot shooting lasers at me. So, I just gave in and I looked it up. And apparently I was like at the end of the game, at the end of the demo. And then I think I'm gonna play it tonight and just finish it, because I figured out what to do by looking at the demo. I looked at what I was supposed to do for that part, and then I closed the video. So I don't know what happens after that. But it's like literally the stupidest thing ever that I was supposed to do. And I don't know if it was me being dumb, or if it's just like it wasn't very clear. To me, I feel like it could have gone either way. There's like this hole I was supposed to go into that was beside the sandbags I was hiding it behind. And apparently there was like a tunnel beside it, and I did not see that. And that's how you avoid getting shot by him. And I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? The simplest solution that I could not see. But can you tell that I'm a gamer? Whoa, I just messed something up with the shirt. Whoa. Oh, I see what I did. Can you tell I'm an expert gamer? Ha ha ha. But no, I was getting better at the game at least. Also, I think, you know, like I said, I think I'm just gonna get a PS5, because I truly believe the lag was hindering me. The game was lagging, not terrible, but enough to make it so I couldn't see. So I think that's why I couldn't see that tunnel. But yeah, I'm gonna save up for a PS5. I didn't want to, but I guess now that more games are coming out that I do want to play, I guess I kind of have to. But I'm not gonna rush and like buy one out of compulsion. I think I'm gonna wait till it goes on sale in November. Hope they actually have some decent sales, because I usually never buy stuff for like Black Friday, because I just don't really need a lot of stuff. And if I do need stuff, I'm impulsive and I buy it before it's on sale. But this time what I want to get a PS5, I want to get a new mic. And maybe I also want a tablet, like just a regular like Android tablet. But I'm also scared to get another tablet, because the last time I bought a tablet, it died on me after like a couple months. So it's like, what's the point? I feel like it's gonna happen again. And it wasn't a cheap tablet either. I might have to change this mic color because I don't know if these are. I mean, I think these colors are fine. I'm not looking at a reference for it. I'm just throwing some colors now. I'm not gonna color this cable because I'm gonna redraw that. Oh, I gotta follow. Bubby, thanks for the follow. I thought you were already following me. Hi, Bubby. It was the other way around. I was following you. Hi, Bubby. How are you? That's crazy. Oh no, Twitch is weird. By the way, your stream, I was so entertained today. I really needed that because I was working, but I was not feeling it today. So your stream gave me energy. So thank you. Yeah, it did. I think you ended like right when I got off work, so it was perfect timing. I was like, finally, I'm free. But it helped me be more productive. Of course. It also like inspired me because I was like, man, I need to talk more. Cause like I'm so used to like that lurker mentality. I knew I kind of like had to get over that for streaming. So I was like, maybe I need to start writing things down to talk about. I know I said I was gonna do this airbrush later, but I'm gonna do it now because it's bothering me that I don't have these highlights. A highlight does not go here. Wait a minute. Where do they go? They go right here. But yeah, today we are drawing and coloring Axel. And I'm going to force myself to line art this drawing because I think it will look better lined. Some sketches I can just like clean the sketch up and it's fine. But this one I think it'll look better with line art. Even though I hate line art. I hate line art, but I love it because it makes it look better.
Continuing our journey through the Disney Channel original movies.
I have a question. Why is Danny Gonzalez playing? What is wrong with you, YouTube? YouTube, oh, the playlist is over, that's why. Yes, I love Danny. Okay, I guess it's playing because yesterday I went on a binge of his old videos. And I think it was just like, hey, do you want to watch more? I'm like, not right now, YouTube, I'm doing something. Oh my god, I love Danny so much. He is like somebody that I can just put on while I'm about to go to sleep. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen every single one of his videos. But even rewatching them, like, gave me the same feeling of seeing them for the first time. It's crazy how he, like, does that. Honestly, once you know what you're yapping about, it segues to a whole different topic you can recall. Yeah, that is true. I think I was talking about earlier how I want to get a PS5 because that game I was playing on Monday, I was playing the AI Limit demo, and my computer can't play that. No, it can play the game, but it just doesn't play it enough for me to be able to see everything coming at me. So therefore, I was really bad at the game. But apparently, it's only like a 20-minute demo, and it took me 2 hours to not beat it. But we're gonna change that. I think tonight I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it. I had to look up what to do because there was this stupid part I was stuck on, and apparently there was just like a tunnel I was supposed to go to that I didn't see. So I feel really stupid, but I'm gonna do it tonight, and that might be a kind of a short stream because apparently I was at the end of the demo and I didn't know. But it's a fun game. I can't wait for the full game to come out, but I'm gonna get a PS5 because not only can I not play that, I could not play Sparking Zero, and I was so hyped for that. Like, people don't understand how hyped for that game I was because I love the Budokai Tenkaichi games. Those were my favorite Dragon Ball Z games because they were the ones that I was actually good at, and I really liked the button system, the way they had the way you do your powers, like you press L1. I still remember it's like L1 up and triangle, something like that. That just feels good on my hands instead of just like pressing 7,000 buttons to get one ultimate started. So I really like that they made a new game and it's similar to that, but my computer just completely crapped itself when I tried to play it. And I don't understand why either, because every other game that I play on this PC does not do that. It was like running in slow motion. You should have seen it. It was kind of funny. But like, I was like, what are you doing? So it just made me realize I need to get hip and just go ahead and buy another console. But at least the other game I was looking forward to, which was Sonic X Shadow Generations, at least that's going to be on the PS4. I do have that. So I am going to play that when it comes out. And I'm going to still try to do a little bit of a Sonic month, even though it's halfway through the month and I played like maybe one Sonic game, maybe not even one. No, I played Dragon Ball Z, I didn't play Sonic. But I got Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 06. It came in the mail yesterday. I'm excited to play it, but not excited because, you know, that's the bad game. That's the broken game. And I already suck at video games, but I really want to play it. I just want to experience it again. Because that's like super nostalgic for me. I remember playing it at my mom's house, like late at night when I was supposed to be asleep, and I would just go in the living room and I would play it and nobody cared. It'd be like at 12 o'clock at night. And I remember being mad because I sucked at the game, quote unquote. But really it was just because, you know, the game is just broken. It's just incredibly broken. So that made me feel a little better. So I would like to re-experience it with that knowledge. That it's not completely my fault. Okay, I'm not really feeling this airbrush anymore. I might genuinely have to switch to the round mixing brush. It's gonna take a bit longer, but it'll look better because this just looks like I dipped his hair in Kool-Aid. This doesn't look like. I mean, I guess technically that is what his hair is, but it's not doing what I want it to do. Okay, this is actually looking better already. There's a lot of spots I'm missing. Oh, let me turn that off. Whatever it's called, alpha lock. That wasn't helping me. I need this. Okay, now we're cooking. Oh my god, is that my favorite idol cover? Well, I can't wait for the wheel to land on Haka when I draw whatever the next star is. I hope it lands on Haka. Cause I don't think I've like ever drawn Haka. I had to think. No, okay, except for the time that I did draw him 2 weeks ago for Scribbletober, but that doesn't count as drawing Haka because it wasn't like a full drawing. It was just a sketch and slap some color on it. Okay, I've been on this section of the hair for a little too long. Let me just move on. Haka's design is very scary to me because it just, as y'all, if y'all know, if you know, you know, I'm very intimidated by drawing hair. And Haka's hair is very scary to me because there's so many pieces. But I want to draw it because it just looks fun. Oh, let me saturate these ends more. I think the next series that I'm going to try to do as far as stream series is me trying to learn new skills as far as like either animation or like what I really want to do is I want to learn how to make comic panels. So I want to do like a series where I like do that on stream, like I learn how to do it as I go, and y'all see like how messed up my learning process is. But I feel like that would be fun to explore that with y'all together. There's a lot of things that I want to do, but I don't find the time to do it. But it's like, well, you want to stream, so why not just do it while you're on stream? And that's kind of where I got the idea to like draw the Holostars. I was like, well, I want to do that, but I also want to stream. So I just put them together. I was just like, just do it on stream. But I think learning how to make comic panels would be very interesting for me because I have a lot of like headcanons for mostly like right now I have a lot of headcanons for like Holostars, but then like I can dive deeper into like whatever fandoms I want to dive into and make comics for that. If I knew how to do that when I was younger, technically I kind of did do that when I was younger. I would make these comic panels with this other guy, but they were just like stupid. They were just like, oh, you got hit in the head with a hammer, and then he would pass it to me, and I would draw like, oh, well, you fell in a hole. They were just like us trying to kill each other in the comics, back and forth. I never like actually explored like my stories that I had, because I used to have a whole lot of stories that I would think about all day. I would daydream a lot. But I was drawing back then, and I just never thought to like draw my actual stories. I would just like, I don't know what I was drawing back then. I was just drawing random crap. Random emotional stuff. I think maybe one day I need to go find the drawings I did as a teenager. Maybe I'll show them on stream to y'all. Just do like an examination of my mind from back then. Because I used to draw like these. My favorite thing to draw when I was little, because I was a very emo child and I just wanted everybody to know it. But I used to have a lot of fun drawing hearts with stitches on them to like kind of symbolize that like the heart has been broken, but it's been stitched back together because you gotta move on. I would draw that a lot, like different versions of it. And my grandma like found those drawings, and she was like, "Oh, you were so sad back then. I could see it in your art." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. I kind of was." But I still think that's a dope idea. I would still do that today, and I don't, even though I'm not gonna say I'm not angsty like that anymore. I am a little angsty, but I'm not like that anymore, but I would still draw that. Just have to figure out a way for it to be cool and not cringe like it was then. Alright, what other pieces of his hair need to be red? I think that's it.
ゆくその先に道しるべはいらないよ星に願い集めたらあの空に託して未来の先へ
Okay, I'll add some more detail to the hair later. Now I'm gonna move on to the eyes. I think I'm gonna draw the pupil like on the line art. This is a hard part for me too, is figuring out where this pupil should go. Oops. No. I think didn't Axel and Beto do a collab recently? The League of Legends? I looked at that for a little bit. I just did not understand what was going on because I know nothing about League of Legends. But I love me a good Axel Beto collab. I feel like they need to be on a song together. Like, I know we got Woven Fates, but like, I feel like they need to be a song. They need to be on a song together, like just them two. But I wonder what song would like fit both of their voices. Oh, okay, that looks better, I think. This is not the eraser. Where's the eraser button? I need to. That's why I had that reference up earlier. I need to look at how I color eyes, because I started this new way of coloring eyes. It's on my reference. Let me bring that up. And I'm pretty satisfied with what I've been doing, so I think I'm gonna just keep doing that. I'm gonna see if it works for this one. Not police sirens. Did the music stop? What happened? Oh, there it is. YouTube was gonna play another Danny Gonzalez video. I would have just let it play too. Cause honestly, it's a mood. My back is kind of killing me a little bit. I'm shrimping. I really can't wait till I move because I have a desk that I have somewhere else that is so much better for me than this desk situation that I have right now. But I can't bring it in this apartment because it's too big. So when I move, I'll be able to set it up the way I want and I won't be shrimping as bad anymore. And I'm also probably gonna get a new chair. I need this lighter color. Yeah, I'm gonna get a new chair that hopefully is better on my back than this one. Like, this one is good for work. But for drawing, I can't really like lean back like I want to. And it also is because of how I have the tablet positioned. Yo, Kaijun. What's up? Do I need to change? Let me look at him. Discord, okay. Oh, my phone is dying. I need to plug it up. Kaiju, oh my god! Oh my god, looks so cute. Kaiju, thank you. This is giving me life. I like this pose. That's exactly like a type of pose that I would do. That is so cute. Please keep me updated on it because I love that. I love seeing like how, because for the longest time I was the only one drawing my character, but I love seeing how other people interpret it as well. Oh, I need the red dot. I think I'm gonna make this a little bit more What the heck? I think I'm gonna make this a little more blue, like a lighter blue. Should I think I should. Okay, I'll alpha lock it and I'll change the color. See if it works. No, I don't like that. No, I'm gonna leave the blue alone. Okay, here's a dilemma I'm gonna have for the eyes. I see a lot of people when they color eyes, they erase the line art on the pupils. And I've only done that one time, and sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. But what do you think looks better? When the pupils are still outlined, or when it's more like, what layer is this on? It would be like this, but then they would blend the pupil, which I could do that now. Do that now just because. I already cracked my knuckles already. Phone is at 16%. I need to go plug this up, but I'll do that later.
I stay on lay on the ground with that empty sound, the definite silence says it all. We put on the floor.
Actually, I think it would look better if I took the line art off. But I think I'll do that when I finish rendering it, so let's put it back. Oh, I'm missing the red dot. I'm missing the red highlight. Is it a highlight? I don't know. I guess you would call it a highlight. Alright, I'm gonna move on from the eyes for now.
turn to ash, and thunder and lightning start to crash. The fire and chaos starts to spread. I only know of the emptiness inside. I know of the fear that makes us hide. I pray for the times I'll stand out here.
Something's bugging me about his teeth. I don't know what it is. Let me see, maybe I can fix it now. I'll just leave it like that. Maybe I don't need this. Okay, that. What do y'all think? Did the teeth look better with what I just did, or was it fine at first? I can always go back and change it if I change my mind. I might look at some more mouth references later. Sorry, I think I'm getting like a cold or something. So if you hear me go quiet, it's so I can go cough. Where did this stray piece of hair come from? Yeah, I'm definitely doing line art for this because there's too many stray lines on this sketch for me to clean up. That'll take forever. Also, I'm noticing I did not finish his chest right here. Alright, well, all the flat colors are done. No, it's not. I didn't do the collar. Oh, it's just this little bit.
Looking around me, strangers on the street, eyes are sunken and they all reek of defeat. There's a club that's hidden in the city, a change of pace to forget my pity. Oh, I heard about it from a friend of a friend. There's a bar I know where the lights are low. This is the way at the end of the day, a secret place where if you know, you know. When you step inside, you can feel the world come alive. The music plays and the people sway, and you get lost in a hypnotic taste. Copium. Hands up, buttons up, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna render the skin a little bit and see where we get with that. And if I'm satisfied with it, I'll keep rendering. If not, I think it would be time to just move on to line art first.
Now let's start the game, the bartender asked. So what'll it be? I said something that's strong and that will set me free. He gave me a smile in an ice cold glass, said, this one's on me, but I bet it's not the last. Then I took a sip.
Alright, where's light coming from? Light is gonna come from here, maybe? I want the light to be on his face, so I think maybe light will come from here. Okay. Establish the light now. I'm gonna. So you said to keep you updated. Yes, for sure. I would love to see updates on that picture whenever you can. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out nicely. I like the. Oh, the shoes look nice. What I really like about your sketches, Kaijun, is like how you do them. Like they look like they're drawn on a chalkboard, and they look so cool. When you start off, it's like you drew it on a chalkboard and then you like fully render it. I think that's pretty cool. So like, cause you have it like on a black background and you have it sketched in white. To me, it like reminds me of a chalkboard, which is it's a good thing because I used to love drawing on chalkboards and people used to draw really good on chalkboards and I could not figure out how to make a decent chalk drawing.
から変わり果てた世界はいつもそつなくこなした日々の真ん中不思議な引力に逆らえず崩れてく I love なんて言いかけてはやめて I love まる愛の中変わる心情の中燦然と輝く姿はまるで水槽の中に飛び込んで溶けた絵の具みたいなイレギュラー一人じゃ何一つ気づけなかっただろうこんなに鮮やかな色彩に普通のことだととぼける君にかけた I love その続きを送らせて見えないもの見て笑う君のことを分かれない僕がいる美しすぎて目がくらんでしまう今も劣等感に縛られて生きている I love I love 不格好な娘 I love I love 手探りで見つけて I love your love を抱いて絡まって僕は繰り返してる何度もレプリカばかりが飾られた銀河カーテンで作られた暗闇嘆く人もいないネズミ色の街の中で I love その証を抱きしめて喜びも悲しみも句読点がない思いも完全に分かち合うより曖昧に悩みながらも見たね
Okay, there's a lot of shadows going on here. Start here. I guess it kind of needs to be darker.
君がくれたプレゼントはこのやけに優しい世界だイレギュラー一人じゃ何一つ気づけなかっただろうこんなに大切な光に普通のことだととぼける君に言いかけた I love その続きを送らせて受け取りや僕ら名前もない夜が更けてゆく くてその度に痛いよ。ごめんねごめんね、さよならしなくちゃ。流れる季節に二人が出会えたのは神様のおかげだけれど、二人が芽生えたのは私たちの想いが重なったから。それだけそれだけでいいの、私の愛した人よ。
Weird, how did I know it was gonna play that song next? Oops, no, I didn't mean to completely paint over it. I just needed to blend like a little bit, please. Oh, I don't have the right color, that's what happened. We got Axel again. I think the rendering is gonna come out better on this one than my last one. Oh, I forgot. I forgot Ruse and Flayon were supposed to be live. Okay, with the colors. Oh, it's looking good. What do you think is weird about it? I think it looks good. Oh, you're not used to the lines being white. I can see that. Are you gonna recolor the lines? Yeah, you definitely don't have to recolor the lines, because I know that that is a paid. Oh, I'm missing an eyelid on the other eye. We gonna fix that. Or should I just paint it in? Oh yeah, you started around when I started. Yeah, it's really good. That would have definitely taken me longer. I mean, you saw how long this sketch took. What was that, like 2 hours when I did this one? Or an hour and a half? It would have taken me around the same time too. Maybe I don't need a line here. Absolutely, you can recommend me some music. Because I need some more. I need some more music that I can play on stream that won't maybe give me a DMCA. Because I'm not worried about like copyright when I upload these to YouTube, because I'm not really trying to monetize YouTube. But like the only reason I don't play like a lot of English music is because I'm so scared it's gonna DMCA me on Twitch. I don't know like how much I could play around with that. But I would love to see what music you got. Oh my god, you Taijun, you did not tell me that you like Ado. I love Ado. Oh my gosh. And I need to listen to her new album anyway. Can I bring that up now? Let me pull up Spotify. Her cover of Aishite is my favorite cover too. It's my favorite version of that song. Ido's so good. Yeah. this one. Absolute fire. Yeah, this is definitely one of them songs that I would be going down the road at night blasting. That's the kind of vibe I get from it. Oh, let me see that one. Well, that slapped the way they ended it. They're killing that keyboard. That not keyboard. What is it? I can't think of what the keyboard is called. Oh my god, this is a game soundtrack? They are killing it. It sounds like a song you hear for a boss.
Ela é tão bela, todos a vila veem assim. Você é perfeita, mas não aceita. E ela é perfeita pra mim. Ninguém aqui pode ser igual a você. Adorei esse tom. Ninguém é tão bom qual a Gaston. Porque não existe igual a Gaston.
Oh my god.
Nunca foi muito atrativo. Me perguntarem qual momento vai aceitar o casamento. Não entendo como alguém como ela pode ignorar alguém como você. Mas a minha esposa precisa ser bela. Um plano pra ter ela eu preciso fazer. O pai dela é um lunático. Eu só
Yeah, they are going hard.
persuasão. O velho já é problemático.
I'm gonna have to look up what they said. They sound like they spit bars. And the guy that's singing it, singing his heart out. Did my phone just die? Oh, no, it didn't. Where did she get her vocal cords from? I need to get me some. I need to get some vocal cords like hers. What's about to play? Oh, nothing. that's my kind of vibe too. We have skill issue. Yeah, you're darn right. Especially compared to her. Alright, I've concluded I'm not starting line art tonight, so I think I'm just going to continue to render as much as I can. You can never do too much rendering on skin, so I'll just continue that. Well, I guess I could do more to the hair too. Add a little bit of occlusion to the hair. Okay, this song and that last song I'm keeping for sure. That kind of reminds me of like a game OST too. Where is that song? Oh, add-ins. Oh my god, how long has it been since I saved this try? Let me save that right now. Yeah, I'm getting EP too. I'll probably stick around for a little while longer. Good night, Kaijun. Thank you so much for the music. I'm gonna figure out how to make a playlist in OBS so I don't have to keep going to other apps and I can just play it on loop in OBS. But I will add those songs to it, so thank you so much. Adding them to my personal playlist too. Hope you have a good day. I think Lo-Fi Girl is on here too. Oh, they're both on here. I'm gonna play those next. It's been a long time since I listened to Lo-Fi Girl stuff. And this will for sure make me a little bit more EP. But now I'm really motivated to render the rest of this hair. Zad, what's up? Oh, thank you. I'm doing my best. I want this hair to look really good. If nothing else looks good about this drawing, well, if nothing else looks great about this drawing, I want the hair to look great. But I think I think it's gonna come out good. As soon as I add the highlights, it'll really pop. How's your night been going, or your day? It's night for me, that's why I said night. I don't know what it is for you. Okay, I don't need another line there. I'm gonna move on. I don't think you have to worry about it turning out great. It looks amazing. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for the confidence boost. I'm really like proud of how I did the eyes. Because this is, I don't remember where I learned this or if I just taught myself this. It may be like a combination of stuff I saw on YouTube. But I really like how I do eyes now, and it really looks good for this Axel drawing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna erase the line art from it and really render it in later. Oh, it's night for you, cool. Yeah, I didn't realize it had gotten so late. I had locked in on this drawing. And then we had our music jam. I don't know if you were here for that. Discovered some new tunes. And then I switched to Lo-Fi Girl because I was like, alright, I kind of want to turn down a little bit. Oh, you were lurking? Yeah. Yeah, I was glad they suggested that music because I really do need to like start listening to different music again, because I've been like in this hyper fixation of like, of course, Holostar's music, but also just J-pop in general. So like I don't really know like what's quote unquote popular now as far as music. So I really kind of want to get back into exploring other artists. Like it's either I'm playing Holostars, or I'm playing The Weeknd, or I'm playing Logic. And that's pretty much all that's been on loop recently. I think I'll do the highlights last, because I might want to render the hair some more later. Yeah, like for example, a lot of people are like listening to Sabrina Carpenter, and like I just found out recently that there was like a song from TikTok that was her, and I didn't know it was her, and I was like, oh wait, she sounds good. I've been hearing all this fuss about her and I just been ignoring it, but she sounds good, so maybe I should maybe I should start with her to get back into the swing of things. I wish I wrote down what song it was, but I'm sure I'll hear it if I just play her. I feel like I need to airbrush the chest because the rendering is not doing what I want it to do. Maybe like a more reddish color. I didn't write it down, but it's like a popular song, so like I'm sure if I go on Spotify, it's probably like the first song. So I'll find it again. Yeah, I just need to sit down and have a day where I actually listen to stuff. Because I used to do that, like every time somebody had a new album, I would just sit down and listen to the entire album. Back when I had an attention span. Now I'm like, an attention span? What is that? Honestly, it is overrated. But yeah, I could tell that it's gotten bad because like even Otto, like I was talking about earlier, I really like Otto. But even her new album, I have not listened to it yet. And it's just because I haven't I've been playing the same songs on loop forever. And I'm just like, I don't have time. Cuz my day goes like this. I go to work and I put on whatever podcast to get me through the 8 hours, whatever podcast and whatever YouTube commentary videos to get me through the day. Get off work, a new commentary video is out. I gotta watch that, and then I'm tired, and I'm either tired and I want to just melt my brain, or I want to draw. So then I put on some sort of brain melting video to just watch that, and then I go to bed, and then I watch nothing. I have done nothing productive other than that. Yeah, but I just listened to Rule. Rule's pretty good. What was the other song I have? Oh, Zero. I did listen to Zero. I like Zero from the new album. Other than that, that's all I've heard. I wasn't even watching the teasers. And at some point, she was putting out so many teasers on YouTube, it was getting overwhelming for me. So I just did that thing where I just ignore them. They start to fade into the background of my phone notifications. One of my dream like goals that is nowhere near this timeline, but in another timeline where I can actually sing, I would love to cover an Otto song. Maybe one day that can happen, but I don't think I would do her justice. I don't know. That's like top level to me. That, you know what is worse for me is like I barely watch streams in the background now. That's how bad it's gotten. Because I feel like I'm missing something if I have it in the background. Like unless it's like a Zatsudan. But if it's like a game I really want to pay attention to, I can't watch it while I'm working. So I have to put on like music just to get through the work. But I'm trying to force myself to stop doing that because then it kind of seems like, oh, you don't want to do anything except zone out. Now, I want to at least keep up with streams because I don't want to get too behind because I was really behind last month. I didn't know anything that was going on. I missed the whole GTA RP arc because I was so self-absorbed and not watching it. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna miss another arc. Okay, it's time for me to render the clothes. I've been avoiding it. I'm not gonna avoid it anymore. That is my face. That's not what I needed. How am I gonna do this? Honestly, did September even happen? What happened in September? I know what happened in September. I went on a trip and then stuff just started. When I came back from my trip, life just started kind of crumbling. So yeah, now I remember what happened in September. So yeah, I excuse myself for it because there was a lot going on when I came back. Right when I got back from my trip, I went to a hairstylist. I don't know, should I tell that story? Maybe I should tell that story. Long story short, the hair didn't come out how I wanted, so I had to get it done again. But that was like so detrimental to me because I had to spend money twice. Yeah, everything's getting better now, slowly. Yeah, that happened, and then some family stuff happened. I had an existential crisis, but it was a good existential crisis because it meant that I needed to just get back to living life. It was that kind of existential crisis. So I'm happy for that part. I don't know why I keep using the airbrush for this. I do need to use a round mixing brush. Airbrush is only good for certain things, not for what I'm trying to do right now. Yeah, things are getting better now. I'm getting my life under control and figuring out this whole streaming thing too. Yeah, like I'm gonna be alright. Now that things have like somewhat calmed down, it's just a matter of like getting my work-life balance back in check. Cause like as much as I would love to just stream all day, every day, I realized that I'm not built for that, at least right now. And my life is kind of not built for that, so I need to take it slow. Cause I was about to like kind of go a little hard on streaming. Like I had streams planned for like every day and to just be off like one day a week. And I was like kind of not canceling, but like avoiding plans to go out with like actual people that I know because I was like, well, I gotta be on this grind. And then I was just like, why? My existential crisis was me realizing that like, wait, you have friends that want to hang out with you, actually. Why aren't you hanging out with them? Yeah, it's one of those things where you just gotta do what you can and just take it slow. Like this isn't really going anywhere. Like as much like as a creative, I feel like it's very fast paced for me, and I always kind of feel like, oh, if I don't do something, somebody else is going to do it, so I have to do it now. But that's not necessarily true. Even if somebody else does something, that doesn't mean like you can't do it too. So I don't have to do everything immediately. It was kind of like I thought that I had like a clock ticking down in my mind, but it was ticking down for no reason because I don't have to rush. But overall, streaming has been really fun. I have learned a lot. And I've come up with some ideas of what I want to do in the future. Some things though I just gotta be patient on. The first isn't necessarily the best. Exactly. Something like this should be fun, not stressful. Yeah. Yeah, I did try, so I first tried streaming like back in February, but I was doing it on YouTube. And like I burnt myself out like really quick on that. It was burnout, and also I was like paying too much attention to numbers, even though I know I literally I hear so many people say don't do that, and I go, yeah, you're right, you shouldn't do that, you should just have fun. But then when I started streaming, I literally was still getting discouraged by it, so I was just like, maybe I just can't do this right now. And I was also trying to like do other things at the same time, like do commissions and stuff, and I was just like, you know what, I don't think I can do all of this at the same time. I took a very long break, and I was kind of discouraged, but I decided to give streaming a try again back in when did I join Twitch? It was like August. And I don't really remember what my motivation was for doing it in August. I think it was just like burning up in me so bad that I just wanted to try it again. Something was just telling me, try it again, try it again. And so I did. But I tried it on Twitch instead of YouTube, because I do like, as far as streaming is concerned, I do like Twitch better. Technical stuff is a little bit easier over here. Like, I like how you can just press the button on OBS to go live, and you don't have to press another button in YouTube, and sometimes that button doesn't work, so you have to refresh the page to get your stream started. That really annoyed me in YouTube, but in Twitch I was just like, oh, you could just press the button and you're live? That's so much easier. Why doesn't YouTube do that? And it does make more sense for me to be on Twitch instead of YouTube, because, you know, this is really where people come to watch streams. You know, I'm so used to YouTube because I'm just used to YouTube, and I'm just used to watching VTubers on YouTube. But everybody really is over here, aside from like the corpo VTubers. So it makes more sense to be here. Because honestly, it was hard to get people to get like viewers on YouTube, because of however YouTube markets streams. It's just not focusing on that. I remember why I got burnt out also, because I was trying to stream and I was trying to do commissions, so I was drawing a bunch of art for my portfolio, but I was also trying to be a clipper. That's what it was. Because like I made that gigantic Gabus battle clip. That was back in like whenever his 3D came out. But before that I was trying to learn how to video edit so I could be a clipper. And it really kicked my butt because video editing is hard. Like, it's not as easy as I thought it would be. And I was watching all these videos about people saying, well, you gotta make shorts because that's how you get seen. And like, while that's true, I was just overwhelmed. I was just like, I can't do all that and be a clipper and try to do commissions. I was just like, no, I need a break. Yeah, that is something you would need to take a long course for. Like video editing, you can learn a couple tricks, learn a few things, but that's something you need like extensive training to, like, especially what layer am I on? There we go. I need this color. Especially like if you want to do something like super specific. That was my problem. A lot of my video edits, I could see them in my mind what I wanted to do, and it was super specific, but I didn't know how to do it. And because it was so specific and only in my mind, even me looking up tutorials, I couldn't find exactly what I needed to do. But if I like knew the program very well and I knew like more about video editing itself, I probably could have done a lot more. I probably could have done what I was trying to do, because it wasn't something that I could just look up and somebody is like, here's how to do this exact thing. It's like, you just gotta have knowledge of. I will admit that is a skill I tried to learn, where I was very cocky in my ability to learn things fast. Because I do learn things pretty quickly. But video editing was just a little too much for my brain. I'll still do it like every now and then, but not at the rate that I thought I was going to be doing. Like, I thought I was going to be making a short every week. Nah, it's gonna take longer than that. I still haven't finished my short for the Lethal Company collab, and that was in September, I think. I still haven't finished my short for that. My short and my compilation. I wonder, could I emulate this? On this shirt, it's like scratches. Could I like emulate that with this pen? Oh my god, Zed, thank you. I'm trying to take the compliment because I have a problem with like saying, "Oh, I'm not that good." No, thank you. I'm trying to learn to tell myself I am good at art because there's always something that I could improve on, but yeah, thank you for saying I'm cracked at it. I'm always trying to get better. Like there are still styles that I want to be able to do, but I have to face the fact that like even though I can't do that style, that doesn't mean I'm not good. You know what I mean? I feel like all artists kind of feel like that in a way. But it's been that was a long time coming for me to get to this level I am. Because, like, I've been drawing my whole life. I don't know, a soul that takes compliments well. Me either. Like, I don't know. Even in public, I'm like, what do you say to a compliment? I just say thank you, and I'm just like, I don't know what else to say. But thank you. But yeah, like I've been drawing my whole life, but I didn't start drawing like on the computer until I think it was 2021. Oh, I wish I could I need to find those old drawings too and compare them to now. Because they were good, but it was a whole different vibe for what I do now. Because it's so much different than drawing on paper. I used to just draw on paper all the time and I would paint. But this is so different, but it was so fun. I remember I used to stay up learning how to use Clip Studio. I would stay up till like 3 o'clock in the morning just doing different drawings. Oh, that's when you started learning editing? I think it was probably because of the the big thing that happened to the world around that time, and we were all looking for something to do. But I think this was the best thing that I could have found to do. Because I had stopped, like I was saying, I've been drawing my whole life, but like at some point when I was an adult, I just stopped drawing. And I don't know if it was like, I don't know why I stopped drawing. I just didn't do it anymore. But I forgot like how much I loved doing it until I started it again. And seeing like how much people can do with a drawing tablet and digital software. It just like blew my mind, like the stuff that people could do when I first discovered it. I don't know how to explain it. But it was the best thing that I could have ever done. Because even if people weren't seeing my drawings, I was still having fun. And I felt good about it. It just feels good to do stuff that's artistic. Oh, these scratches don't look too bad. Actually kind of making sense. That's how you know you found a good hobby. Yes. Because I've had a lot of hobbies. Like before I was doing this, I was making jewelry. And I was hyper fixated on it for a while. And like people were like, oh, I want to buy your jewelry and stuff. But I realized that I started doing it just because I was bored, but I only kept doing it because people wanted to like see more of it, and then people were talking about like they were gonna buy it and stuff, and that was the only reason I kept doing it. And then when people stopped like buying it, I wasn't having fun anymore. Like, so I could tell that like that wasn't like a true hobby. That was something for me. Like, yeah, it's something that I know how to do now, but I don't really have fun doing it anymore. Like, I legitimately tried to do it again at the beginning of the year, and like I got so upset because my hands like were not used to. I would make like wire wrapped rings, and like my hands like weren't used to it anymore, and I just did not feel the need to learn how to do it again. So that kind of showed me that like I didn't. It was like I liked it, but it was just for the time that it was. That's how I like to put it. It served its purpose for that time, but it's not really something I wanted to do forever. But art, like I could do it forever. You know what? I think that's enough scratches. I'm gonna leave it like that. Oh, is there a full body version of this? Because I don't remember what his pants look like. Let me see if I can find that picture. Because I know I took a screenshot. As you're able to find yourself in this community, alright, how do I say this? Yeah, I just love this community. Genuinely. This was like the first fandom that I've like ever been a part of. And the fact that like what amazed me so much about it was like seeing so many people motivated to draw. So like literally part of the reason I started drawing again too was because of Holostars. So the first drawing I did was like on pen and paper of Kageyama Shien, and that was the first drawing I ever posted to Twitter. And he saw it and he retweeted it, and I was just like, what? They actually see what we do? Like, the people that I'm drawing art for, they're not just... I was like, they actually see it and they care? Like, that's what made me really feel like I want to keep doing this more. I want to be here, because I felt it was just cool to feel seen in a way. It's cool to feel seen, and it also feels cool to contribute and like, you know, give them art, and then they can also like use it for stuff. And even if they don't use it, you just know that they appreciate it. And I think that was just like also something I had been searching for, was like for my art to be appreciated by somebody. I just thought that was really cool, and how much this community loves seeing everybody's art, like no matter what level you are. That made me feel good too. yeah, it gave me a reason to want to improve and get better. So I would see so many artists, and still to this day, I'm just like, wow, I would really love to get to that level that they are at. And then just to see how interactive the community is, like how we like, you know, do projects and things for the stars, and they also appreciate that. It's really fun, and you get to do different things. Like if you had told me, like for our Armada project, I would have never thought I would have done something like that. Especially because like I had a big problem. I have a big complex about my voice. Like I don't really I always like didn't really like my voice, so I never thought that I could actually try to sing. But I did. And it motivated me to like actually learn how to sing properly. And it just makes you want to keep going. Like I want ever since that happened, I was like, maybe I could actually learn how to sing and get lessons and put out my own singing stuff. It feels real now. Whereas before it was always just like a dream. Okay, I'm not rendering this in the correct. Where's the light coming from? It's coming from here. So this is what I'm going to do. Yeah, it's so much more attainable than people think. You can just get up and do something, and people will actually see it and appreciate it. You just gotta take that first step. Speaking of first steps, I think I'm going to go ahead and start looking into another thing that I've always wanted to do for like a couple years now is I want to learn how to make comic frames, like comic book pages, because for a selfish reason, I want to put all my headcanons on paper. Because I thought of like this sick idea the other day, and I was like, man, that could be a comic, but who's gonna do it? And I was just like, you know what? I could do it. Because I tried to make a comic a long time ago, but I had no idea what I was doing. I should have, like, I looked up one video and I was just like, yeah, I could do it. And I was just like, oh, this doesn't this doesn't work the way I thought it was going to work, and I gave up. But like, I really actually want to try this time, because it was either that or learn animation, and I did try to learn how to animate a little bit, and that is like along with video editing for me. One, it's not as easy as I thought, which I knew animating is not easy, but I thought it would be easier. So one, it's like it wasn't as easy as I thought, and two, I was like, this takes too long, and I don't have the patience for it right now. Because I was already like still developing my art style. So I was like, I don't have time to do this and actually work on my art. So I was like, I gotta pick one. But animation is just gonna be a distant dream for a little while longer. But comic frames, I think that's a little bit closer because that's just static images. And you don't have to animate it. They could just, the person reading it could just envision it in their head. No, for real. They're a different breed. I guess I'm included in that because like I can draw. But yeah, it's a different level of skill to animate and edit. Because one thing I learned like when I was video editing too was like, oh, you're gonna have to loop the same, you're gonna have to hear the same few seconds of a clip 100 times while you're editing just to get that perfect edit, and that was driving me insane. It was like I was getting what I wanted, but I was like, I'm really tired of watching this part of the clip to make sure it's right. It was very tedious. And not like I like tedious things sometimes. But that was like a different type of tedious. I didn't, that was a little hard to get used to. Oh, is there like a... Oh no, that's on the left leg, so you can't see that. So I don't need to draw that. There's like a little chain I might draw. Oh, he has red fingernails! Oh, I need to draw that. Let me do that now before I forget. We took very opposite paths, yeah. You found yourself not having the patience for drawing. Which I can understand that when people say that. I think it just, what really motivates me in drawing is I'm so excited to see the finished product. And that's what motivates me to keep going. And if it takes me, and I've learned through drawing and like doing digital art, I've learned that if you rush it, it is not going to look good. So I've learned that being patient with it is the best thing you can do. So it's hard to do sometimes, but you have to do it, because I've rushed many a drawing. Let me show you. Oh my god, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a drawing that I rushed, and I'm so upset that I rushed it. Now, I don't know what you're gonna say about this. You'll probably say it looks fine, but there are things about this drawing that I do not like. I still have it on OBS, I think. Okay, not this one. So I was showing, this is the first drawing of Axel I ever did. Now this one, I don't remember how long I took, but I remember it took me a couple days. Like on and off drawing this. Now this looks really good to me. Especially for the level I was at, this was a really good drawing. So then I drew Axel again. I drew Axel 2 more times after that. And I hate these drawings. I hate even showing them to you. Which one is this? I'm gonna click this one. I hate this drawing so much. You don't understand. Because I was like just trying to hurry up and draw something. And like there are some parts of it. Let me zoom in. So there are some parts of it that are okay. But what I specifically, like I did the jacket and I did the glove really good. I did the braid good. I did the hair good. I believe I messed up the face. Because 1, I don't like what I did with the mouth. And 2, if you can see, oh, you can't see my mouse. But that line on the side of his face where his face just goes straight down, I do not like that at all. And I feel like, and I knew when I was drawing it, I was like, I should fix that. But I just didn't, because I was like, I don't have time. I need to hurry up. I want this drawing to be finished. So after that, I was just like, you know what? I am never rushing a drawing ever again. And then I did it again, because then I made this chibi of him. The chibi is cuter. Chibi is cuter. But what I did was, I did not take a look at the eyes again. I wish I did the eyes different. But once again, this was one of those drawings where I was just like, no, I just need to finish it. Forget it. But this is why we do not rush things, especially art. I kept those on OBS so I can continuously remind myself I am not rushing. I need to do Axel justice this time. I need to do everyone I draw justice. And look what you're doing now, it's incredible. Yeah, I'm really proud of how this one is coming out. I really feel like this is probably like the best drawing I've done in a while. Especially with like my best drawings, like I do like my style. There's a style that I have that I just use cell shading and a lot of like thick outlines. I do like that style, but I really like my fully rendered style better, even though it takes longer. because I think that's when my best drawings come out. I think the best drawing that I've done still to this day is that one, the one on the screen now, the one of Magni. I need to find that one and just bring it up. That drawing of Magni that I did was the best drawing I've ever done. I'm gonna bring it up now. It should be right here. Oh, it's probably gonna be huge. Oh, it just covered the entire stream perfectly. This drawing right here, I feel like was my best ever drawing. Because this was the first drawing too that I attempted to do like a decent background. Like it wasn't super detailed, but it was just enough to convey that like, okay, you could tell he's like at a bar and it's kind of like a messy bar because there's like spillage back here. But yeah, like I did the lighting on his hair because like I was trying to like have the copium like glowing, and I was conveying that by the lighting on his shirt and the lighting on his hair. And just the rendering of his shirt. I don't know how I did that so perfectly. Well, I know how, it's because I wasn't rushing. But this is my best drawing to date, I feel. Like, look at his face. Look at how I did the nose. I just want to gush about it for a minute. That just looks perfect. And then look how I did the eyes. And I didn't forget the mole, because usually I forget little accessories like that. But I didn't forget it that time. Okay, get out of here. But I'm trying to go with a similar vibe with this drawing. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the background yet though. That's so cool, thank you. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to do a little bit of line art. And then I can fully finish the rendering a bit later. Where's that? And did I download it? Oh no, did I delete it? Or is it in pencil? Oh, here it is. Well, I haven't used this pen in a long time. I don't think I've used it since I started. Let's see how I do with it now. Turn the stabilization up a little. Oh, it's angled. Let's go with 8 or 10. Yeah, I think 10 is a good size. Okay, I changed my mind. I don't want to use this pen. At least not like this. Does this fix it? Okay, that fixed it. Never mind. Give it another chance. Let's see, I think I'm gonna add an extra piece of hair. Yeah, I think that's good. See, this is why, this is the only thing I hate about line art is you gotta keep you drawing the same line over and over again until you get it perfect. There, finally. Sometimes I feel crazy doing that, but there's a method to my madness. This is how you handle line art. You cry, and then you pray, and then you keep going, and then you cry again, and then you're done. But at the same time, I still would rather, at least for my style, I would prefer to have something lined. Just because my sketch style is so scratchy, I have so many extra lines. Hold on, I gotta cough. I think I'm getting like a cold, sorry. My sketches are so scratchy that, like, I know you could just clean up the lines, but for my sketches, it takes too long to clean up the lines. It's like you might as well just do the line art. Whoops. Where's the eraser? Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like it just works. It makes no sense to draw the drawing again, but it just works like that. Now, what I don't understand is I've seen some I would call professional artists. I've seen some videos of them doing their lines, and I've seen somebody do it 3 times. Like they do their sketch, then they do what I think was the line art, and then they do another layer of line art that's cleaner than the one they did before. And I'm like, oh no, I'm not doing line art a second time. I don't care how much cleaner it looks. If it doesn't look clean enough on the first try, I'm just gonna be done. Like, that's something I really don't understand is why do line art the 3rd time? Why not just make it look that way the first time? Like, and it used to make me so angry because it would be like cracked artists that would like draw a sketch that vaguely looks like a person, but it just looks like a bunch of doodles, and then they will make a person out of it. And then I'm like, oh, I see what your vision was. And then they will draw the line art again, and I'm like, wait, how much time did that take you to do? Like, did you really have to do that again? I mean, it's like, obviously it works for them, but I could never. Oh, I didn't finish the hair. There's something tedious that I usually do but I'm trying to stop doing, is I used to draw, when I did line art, I would draw like everything on a separate layer. Like normally I would have done one layer for the hair, then I would have came here and made another layer for like the body, and then like another layer for the face. But I'm trying to stop doing that because it's not really worth it. Because the reason I was doing that was to, like, if something on the hair overlapped with the body, I could just erase wherever it was overlapping and it wouldn't interfere with the other line. But it just takes too much time. It's not really worth it when you could just like be careful when you erase the line you're trying to erase. Like it was good for like when I was starting out and I was trying to be extra careful. But now that I can just, now that I'm like a little bit more experienced, I feel like I don't really need that as like a crutch anymore. I feel like it was kind of holding me back more than anything. So I'm just gonna do the line art all on one layer if it is all possible. Yeah, it's like, it's a good idea if you like just really have the, if you really want to waste the time to make extra layers, then just like go for it. But I feel like I would move faster if I just stopped doing that and just became more confident in like doing things on one layer. I would do that with the colors too. Now sometimes you have to do that with the colors, but that does take longer as well. The reason I say sometimes you have to do that with the colors is if you're trying to render very, very detailed and you don't want it to go outside the lines, like there's a way that you could make it so like the hair is separate and the face is separate and the eyes are separate. But it's again, it's tedious. It takes longer than, like, it will help kinda, but it's kind of also like a crutch. Like you could just be careful with what you're doing. And maybe if it was like a big time commission that like had a high possibility of you having to come back and change it, then that would make more sense to me. To separate everything. But if you're just doing a normal drawing, then it doesn't really make sense to separate everything unnecessarily. Oh my god, it is 10 o'clock. I'm gonna go for 30 more minutes to see where I get, and then I'm probably gonna have to stop. Because I do have to go to work. I don't know how I was, like I was saying, how I was going till 3 o'clock drawing. I don't know how I was doing that before and still going to work. I was just making myself suffer back then for my art purely because I cannot do that anymore. I need sleep now, especially for this job I have now. Yeah, it's getting late. Yeah, I think with that energy drink really kept me going because I usually don't go for this long. Oh, I forgot this finger. I don't know, I might just do this hand and then go. Yeah, I'm too tired to do the body. I'm gonna just finish this arm. Okay, the arm is done. I'm going to save. How far did we get? Let's see what it looks like. Turn off the sketch layer. Ooh, okay, this line art is looking really good. That's usually the scary part, is seeing what your line art looks like without the sketch. Oh, but it looks good. It still looks like Axel. So that's good news. Okay, let me make sure I saved it. And that, my friends, is where we stop for tonight. Well, that was fun. I went for 3 hours. I went for 3.5 hours. Good job, me. You streamed for more than an hour and a half. Let's see, is anybody else streaming right now that I could probably raid to? Oh, Leo is streaming. I'll read to Leo. I don't think I've rated them before. Alright, well, thank you so much for being here. Oh, I'm about to yawn. Thank you for being here, Zad. I am so tired. I don't even have an outro. Thanks for being here. I'm going to be here again tomorrow night. It's gonna be a little late tomorrow night too. Like around 8 EST. I'm gonna finish up AI limit the demo. I'm just gonna start the demo over completely because apparently I wasn't that far away from the end of it. Now that I know what to do, so I'll be playing that around 8 tomorrow, and then I'll be offline for like the next 2 days. I might do a gorilla stream Saturday. We're still thinking about that. But for now, we are going to raid into Leo. Wait, is Leo? Let me make sure he's not about to end. They're not about to end. They are playing Terminator Resistance. So go check that out. Oh, I forgot to put my ending screen up on OBS. Oh well. I will see you later. Have a good night. Bye.